Hello and a warm welcome to my channel. Ask Me a Stock after a short break is back. And if you ask me a stock, and I'll cover it for you from a medium, long to short term perspective based on the studies of Ichimoku, which is Japanese based multiple time frame series, and harmonic trading patterns derived out of Fibonacci. So if you would like me to cover a stock for you, do write it in the comment section and I will take it up for you. Please note that the stock should be from listed space from the NSE, BSE, a large, medium or a small cap stock, no unlisted or micro cap stocks, please. Now, a disclaimer, this is not a trading advice to you. This is purely a educational talk based on the studies of Ichimoku and harmonic trading patterns. Whatever decision you take regarding the stock should be, whether investing or trading, should be based ultimately on your final study. And please keep in mind that no monetary fees or any such transaction charges have been taken for this video. This is completely free. Now, today's stock is Himatsingka Seide, a small cap stock with a market cap of 1,886 crores. It's an established in the year 1985 and is a global textile major in manufacturing and distribution of textile products like bedding, bath towels, drapery, upholstery, and cotton yarn. It has 12 major global brands such as Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger, where they have given them an authorized license to manufacture. It has also signed a contract with Walt Disney to manufacture and distribute products of Disney characters across Europe. Its revenue breakup region wise, North America contributes 85% of its revenue. India and Asia Pacific 3%, Europe, Middle East and Africa 11%, while Australia and South America contribute around 1% of its turnover. Promoter holding is 37.24, FII 10.82, domestic institutions 8.53, while the public holds 43.4%. This North America business, which is at 85%, should ideally get a booster now with textile tariffs imposed on Bangladesh, which is much steeper. So it's a bonus sign for the Indian textile exporters. The stock has come into the Benjamin Graham value screener, but one should keep in mind that there is a declining revenue in the last 3 quarters. So maybe after the tariff change, this will change. Also, in the last 2 years, it has seen a significant improvement in its net cash flow. Now, before I go on to analyze the chart, I would like to tell you all that my courses on harmonic trading patterns, Ichimoku, and trading psychology risk management are available. Both the courses, harmonic trading pattern and Ichimoku, are extremely detailed with loads of examples of both bullish and bearish scenarios and when to take a breakout trade, when to look for the pullback, how to time the trade. Along with that, they are both available in Hindi or English, so whichever one you are comfortable with. Trading psychology risk management is an extremely crucial aspect of trading. Most people either ignore it or are not aware of it, and which is also one of the reasons why we also keep hearing about SEBI saying that 91% of traders in the market are losing money. The last report came that 52,000 crores was the loss done by retail traders in India in the derivative market. The course is extremely detailed with two videos of small brackets of 4 hours total. The course also includes bonus material, that is other technical based studies which complement harmonic trading patterns and Ichimoku are also covered briefly. The relative rotation of sectors, that is which sector is looking strong at any particular time and which one is looking weak. Accordingly, the stocks is also taught on how to go about it. There is a covering of option strategies also, which will explain to you that based on your risk profile and also of the market trend, which option strategies should suit you from time to time and which you should avoid. And finally, there is a self-assessment toolkit explanation where I will show you how to do a regular and periodic analysis of your trading journey, where you can identify your strengths, where you should continue to work on, where your weaknesses are, where you need to sharpen or you need to avoid, opportunities where you can do much better, and threats, areas in the market which do not suit you. So if you have any doubts or queries, you can shoot out an email to me, and also the details of the course are there in the description box. You can check them out also. So now let's go and analyze the stock. So Himatsingka Seide listed in 1999. It's had a kind of a roller coaster ride, as you can see out here. First leg up, down, third leg up, down, then the fifth leg up. But gradually rising all the way, making higher lows and higher highs in the quarterly charts out here. The quarterly charts now over the last few years is from 18th the April 18 has kind of gone into a triangle. So one can definitely say that post pandemic COVID, while many small caps have done exceptionally well, this one has been trapped inside a triangle. In fact, most textile stocks, if you see from 2020 to 23, we haven't done that, did not do that great compared to the other sectors. On this one, now this triangle may have ended out here, or might just complete its leg somewhere here. Out here is also a possibility. I won't rule out the triangle out here. In Has taken 8 years in the making, 7 to 8 years. The quarterly charts are suggesting resistance at 155, 170, then 215 out here, which is a big Ichimoku Senkau beat blockage. Then above 230, there could be a push. Finally, one here at 230. The support for this triangle downside is at the quarterly charts is at 105. So not too much there, 105, because quarterly we have to look at much wider levels. Let's go and have a look at the monthly chart, where you can clearly see that the triangle is so beautifully structured out here. And the interesting part is that now from the bouncing, we are seeing good volumes coming into play. First one was in October 20, then November 23, and now again in December 24. Good volumes picking up in the stock out here. Now, the monthly chart, the resistance is at 175, then 210, 230, and then 300. That's a big one out here, 300, which would in complete, ideally, we would like to see above 230 for continuation on the upside, a break of triangle, but 300 is something which will give us much more solid conviction for this. And then the monthly support is at 135, and then all the way down to 100 out here. If 100 does not hold, then this is the crucial support at $70 out here for the stock to complete a triangle. The weekly charts are, again, that's why I said that there is a probability that this may not be the last leg. It could come somewhere here to complete its last leg of the triangle, something like this. We cannot rule that out. So the weekly resistance for now is at 170 and then at 230. This is the trend line breakout out here at 230. Prior to that, trend line will be tested at 215. But prior to that, 170 is a kind of a wall we see out here. The weekly support at 140 and then comes down all the way to 100 odd levels near this previous swing low out here for the stock. Let's have a look at the daily time frame. Now in the daily, if you just look at it even without Ichimoku, you can see the stock did a one particular move like this, and then a pullback move, again another pullback move happening, and then another move out here. It's trying to make a consolidation in this particular zone and then trying a move on the upside like this, if it holds this particular level of 135 out here. So the support coming in the daily, first at 155, the resistance at 155, then 165 resistance, then all the way it runs up to 190 to 210, where it meets its rise, the upper trend line out here. Support, which is the crucial part, is 145, very close. Below that, 135, this level which I was talking about out here, 135, and then we have a downward support sitting at around 100 rupees in this particular zone out here in case this level breaks on the downside. So in my reading of this stock is that it is a consolidating for a very long period. Two factors should be kept in mind. That number one, this is a time wise correction that we are seeing in the stock. So the breakout eventually, when it is expected to happen above this particular trend line, will lead to a huge time wise rally also. So Ichimoku time wise will also play a big factor. So from a long term holding, from a will be a phenomenal aspect for this stock. The second thing is that since it is in the last leg of the triangle, presuming the last leg is not completed, or even if it is completed, my idea of this stock would be to accumulate the stock in a range of, on the upside, I would say till 225 30, which is this trend line breakout level. One can go aggressive above that also out here once the trend line breaches, or say 300 if you want to be very conservative out here. Between 225 on the upside and on the downside till 110, out here 100, is my accumulation range of this stock. I would scatter on both sides, not try to be over aggressive on one side or the other side for this range. My view would go wrong in this stock if this level, this swing low, which was formed in the month of March 23 at 67 is violated. Because if that gets violated, this triangle becomes invalid. So it would become a hopeless case scenario for revival and hope. So I would take that exit like that. So the range is quite wide, 75 bucks on the upside, 40 bucks on the downside. And even if I take this at 150 as my average entry, then 70. So I'm at a risk of approx 80 bucks in the stock. Even if I consider it as a single average cost out here, which is not advisable under any circumstances anyway. And for the upside, once this breakout starts happening, till 300, don't expect. I am not expecting fireworks. Of course, it can break out and rush up quite heavily. But overall, my reading for the stock, since it's a 7-year formation taking place, the next 7 to 10 years look fantastic to me. Once it starts sustaining above 300 odd levels, all the way to 700 out here. So it's a fantastic opportunity. Company keeps on looking quite good. Yes, a small cap stock, so liquidity can be an issue at times, but a good multi-bagger probability in the making. But one should keep in mind the risk as well as the time frame to, what you call, to take benefit of the rewards in that sense. So I do hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for regular stock and investing ideas. Until then, see you. Bye bye.